We're here with Dave Coldwell at Wembley, outside Wembley Arena, outside Wembley Stadium. First of all, Dave, just behind you, all the fans here turning up for the weigh-in. What do you make of it?
Oh, it's fantastic. I mean, just have a look at them all already. You know, there's still a couple hours left to the weigh-in, and they're already queuing up. It's going to be a great vibe in there, you know, and then tomorrow it's just going to be unbelievable. So yeah, I think it's really captured the public's imagination.
And what did you make of the final press conference yesterday? It didn't. It kind of was a bit of a damp squib in a way. But were you expecting that, or were you expecting a bit of fireworks?
I think, to be honest, I think the two guys just want to get in there and fight now. You know, a lot of times fighters, when it comes down to that last press conference, they don't really want to do them. They just have to do them, and they know it's part of the job. And you know, a lot of times they just, you know, it's time for the talking to stop, get on with it. Today might be a little bit different because, you know, it's that last bit of, you know, getting the last bit of the weight off, and you're on edge, and it's the last time you're going to be seeing each other before you get in there and fight, you know. And when they, you know, step face to face and they stood square on, then, you know, things get said, and then from that things might snowball, and there might be a little bit of confrontation there. Yeah, but the press conference itself, It went, you know, a bit low key, and like I said, you know, neither have had a lot more left to say. They just want to get on with it.
Definitely. And in terms of, I spoke to you on Monday up in Nottingham, and I mean, have your mind changed since then? I mean, lots of people have been going back and forth. What is your view on tomorrow night and come the final bell?
Yeah, I think what happened is I said then that I thought Carl was going to win. Problem was, I went home, and that night I watched the first fight again, and I've not seen the first fight since like probably 2 days after it actually took place. And once I saw that fight, I'm watching it, I'm thinking, how does Carl beat George? And really, for me, George is a favourite. George is a big favourite for me, but that doesn't say that I don't think Carl can win, because for me, if George boxes a little bit more and use his sharp punching, then I can see George knocking him out. If Carl manages to turn it into a dogfight, I think Carl's a tougher man. So if it's a dogfight, Carl wins.
If I speak to you tomorrow before the fight, do you think your mind will change again?
Well, listen, we've got to weigh in a bit, and it'll be a face-to-face. We'll see how nerves are affecting each other, and it might do. I think, you know, a few little things and a few little sound bites that are coming from it. I don't know if George is, maybe not him, or maybe it is him, but his team certainly seems to be nitpicking at every little thing, and you know, that's not a great sign. Usually if you're quite confident, it's like, yeah, whatever, but they seem to be picking at things that don't need to be picked at. So whether he's getting a little bit nervous, a little bit on edge, and needing everything to go right and everything in place, maybe that's something, or maybe it's nothing.
Oh, that's great, Dave. Thank you so much for your time.